let's talk about Tyrese Maxey because it became official over the weekend that Tyrese's deal, and the pecking order of these things is like you had to wait for the Buddy Hield sign-in trade, which ended up being crazy in a 6-team sign-in trade. The NBA is just wild with their offseason. So you had to wait for like that to complete before you could do this, before you could sign Eric Gordon, and it's just like there's a whole cat nerd level to the event of things. But Tyrese signs his extension. Congratulations. You're one of the most beloved Sixers in a long time. And the Sixers last night put out a pretty cool video.
Oh, my God, dude.
I didn't think I was going to – I saw it was 6.5 minutes, and I was like, what the hell is this? I don't have 6.5 minutes as I scroll my phone for an hour. And then I click on the video, and it was a presentation that the Sixers gave to Tyrese. They didn't date it. I wonder if they did it last year to convince him to wait.
Yeah.
Or if that was shot this offseason as a like party for his contract. Because part of me, when I was watching it, went, this feels like it was last year. And they're just going like, dude, we got you. We're going to show you this, pony show here to show you how much we got you. Well, you had to get Tyrese and Rich Paul to buy into waiting a year. So all of this was possible, but it was probably done this offseason as a party for his extension. But there was videos from Dawn Staley and Joel Embiid, and Joel Embiid ended up being there as well, and a couple other celebrities, and then you had Dr. J waiting in a room for him, his friends and family.
Oh my God,
John Calipari was on. And it was just like this homage to Tyrese Maxey. And he was going room to room, and some had highlights of his videos, some had old coaches. One room, they gave him the old Sixers AI jersey right there, as you see. Now people online are going, wait, are they bringing back the Black Iverson era jerseys?
Dude.
So your thoughts on that jersey? Is that your top Sixers jersey?
It has to be, and especially like our generation, like it's something about that jersey just brings something out of us.
Well, it feels successful.
Well, yes, but it's also like like the Kelly Green's nice, but it doesn't get me like super excited.
That puts lead in my pencil.
Yeah. Well, that black jersey puts lead in my pencil, and I think it's just AI. I think it's just that era. You feel like that underdog mentality for some reason when it comes to that jersey too.
When you talk about like coolness levels in NBA history, I mean, he's probably a top like 3 or 4 coolest player ever.
Yeah, man.
I mean, so I think everybody just associates that jersey with like Iverson coolness. So we'll see. I don't know if the Sixers are going to bring him back. They've been talking about it for years. Mitchell and Ness has been teasing people for years.
It's also just a badass jersey.
Yeah. I see
the red and black.
How do you feel about it?
So I like the symbol. I like the coloring.
Okay.
I hate the shoulder. I hate the thick shoulders.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm anti-thick shoulders.
That was a
on
thing
that
in
jersey.
the 2000s.
They're ugly.
Well, maybe they'll tone them down. Maybe they'll shorten them up a little bit.
They've done that, I feel like, for a throwback, and then it looks weird because it's different. So I don't know what the right answer is. I like the jersey. I just don't like the shoulders.
Nothing was worse than like 2010s. The NBA decided, why don't we put T-shirts on the players? Remember that?
Yeah.
The Heat, the Suns wore them. I thought those were disgustingly ugly. Not disgusting in a good way, disgusting in a bad way.
Yeah, so we'll find out, I guess, in the near future if the Sixers are bringing those back. But it was a really cool weekend to see Tyrese and Joel, and like I think I got a little emotional during it.
It was, and by the way,
Tyrese cried a couple times. Yeah, it was very cool.
I know it's a special moment for Tyrese, but James, the one thing I took away from it is like, dude, since the minute we saw Joel Embiid play against Oklahoma City Thunder, we have been wondering who's going to be that point guard to run alongside with Joel Embiid, right? Your Kobe and your Shaq, right? And then we went through Ben Simmons. It didn't work out. We all thought it would be James Harden because it just made sense on paper, and that didn't work out. But who would have thought that it would have been after the lottery pick? It was 20th overall from Kentucky, Tyrese Maxey.
And if it's not for COVID, you don't get them that far.
It's crazy how everything works out.
It
but
really
he's
is.
been the perfect complementary piece to Joel Embiid.
Yeah, he really has. And to see like their relationship and their love for one another in that video last night was super, super cool.
Super special,
if you had fears about Joel Embiid going anywhere, I don't think you have to worry about that for the next 3 years after seeing him and Tyrese together.
We all silly like the mayor.